Persistence is something Bobby Thompson knows all about. After 30 years of addiction, he broke the cycles in his life that led him to homelessness.
Bobby Thompson.
Hey Bobby, I'm Steven.
Hey Steven, how you doing?
Nice to meet you, I'm good.
Y'all have a seat. This is my little living room. This is my kitchen and my little dining room set. This is what God has done for me, y'all. Nothing I did.
It's beautiful.
Come around.
Oh, it looks really nice. Did you do that for us?
It's just me, man. I'm just grateful for the things that I have today, so I try to take care of them, you know what I mean? And I just try to do right, man, today. I come a long ways to get here. I got a long ways to go. I was homeless for 6 years. I was on drugs and alcohol, and I guess we all came from a dysfunctional family. Hey man, life is totally different today. I made a conscious decision that I quit using, and I quit drinking, and I quit, street hopping and doing all the unnecessary things that I was doing when I was living out there, man, because I got tired. Because a lot of people think that when you're homeless, they think you're a drug addict or alcoholic, or some people got mental health problems. Some people don't choose to be homeless. Some people just hard times. I mean, what 6, 7-year-old kid want to be homeless?
We also had the privilege of interviewing Donna Harrison, a former resident of the Upstate Homeless Coalition's transitional housing program, who shared her life story with us and how the program has helped her break free from family struggles with poverty and abuse.
I was very angry. Elementary school, middle school, we moved around a lot because of being in poverty. You can't pay the rent, you gotta move. You lost your job, you gotta move. You need somewhere else to go. We did a lot of doubling up. There's a term in the homeless society which is just basically living with other families. With the abuse, with the poverty, with just all the things that come with a lack of income, with a lack of stability. I was a very angry little girl, and I lived on the streets for 3 years. I literally lived on the streets in abandoned houses, in cars, just wherever. And it was comfortable because the homeless population took me in and loved me. They accepted me. What really made me finally start to fight to get out is around the age of 19, I found out I was pregnant. And when I found out I was pregnant and it was a little girl, I refused to let my little girl be raised in that. In order to try to come out of that, you have nothing to pull from. No experience, nobody to give you advice, nobody to give you a hand up. And so I started trying to look for places that would. And I found out about the Upstate Homeless Coalition through one of their transitional houses.
I've got angels telling me to fly, clipping my wings.
Living in a transitional home was in 2005, and here it is 2010, and they still embrace it.
The Upstate Homeless Coalition's programs are changing the lives of people who need someone to care and to help. Linda Wilson, Director of Fund Development and Programming at the UHC, took us around one of the apartment complexes that's giving people back their hope and dignity.
They all have a disability. In this particular case, they're all referred by mental health. There's even a guy here that lived in Walmart for 3 years.
Lived in Walmart?
Yeah, there's another guy here that lived on the streets for 15 years. So we actually have given them each an apartment.
If you're familiar with Greenville, but there's a Walmart Supercenter about 10 minutes from here. I was there about 3 years, living there. Yeah, I can sing you a song.
Would you mind if Stephen films it?
Early in the morning, late at night, in the midnight hour, speak Lord, now, speak Lord, down in the valley, speak Lord, speak to me, on top of that mountain, now, speak Lord, speak to me.
Jordan Weldon runs the Faces of Homelessness Speakers Bureau at the Upstate Homeless Coalition. She let us ride along with her the day that she picked up her friend Henry and gave him a ride to the dentist.
Okay, my name is Henry Davis, and right now at this time I'm a homeless person in Greenville, South Carolina. There's a real verifiable address on that thing. At one time I wasn't homeless, so I want you to keep that in mind. So in about a month's time or less, 3 weeks, I lost my job, my career, my freedom, my teeth, pretty much my wife, my pet, my home, my good car, because she got to keep my Chrysler Baron with a convertible top. I lost my stability. I lost my self-esteem. I lost my health.
She left town to sell her name, got lost in brand new things.
They didn't care about giving me proper medical care. They substituted it with first aid, and it made me feel like less of a person. But when I got out of jail, I went to churches and I asked them for help to get my teeth fixed. And you know what they'd say? I'd say, man, I said, I need some help getting my teeth fixed. I said, I can't go apply for a decent job. I said, I can't have a relationship. There's a lot of things that are falling against me because of my appearance. And they'd say, oh, your appearance is fine. To them sitting there with all their teeth in their mouth.
Interview with Henry at Burger King, and I was pretty touched by what he had to say. And afterwards, I found it only fitting to just buy him some Burger King while we were there. And so I bought him that, and as I got him the Burger King, I was also thinking, like, what else can I do to help? And I'm just a student with a camera and some equipment and just questions to ask him. And throughout the interview, I realized that what I can do and what everybody can do is just listen.
Homelessness no longer seems so distant from us, and we've begun to realize that we can actually bring about change. If our generation refuses to believe the stereotypes, starts really seeing people, and accepts responsibility for helping the people we can, we just might help the Upstate Homeless Coalition achieve its goal of eliminating homelessness altogether.
Go down across the Mississippi, see the left side of the world. And I wanna go to Kansas City and see the Christmas lights. But I'll be sure to leave misery before the sun shines. Wichita, smack dab in the middle. It's the heart of Midwest cheer. Omaha, Oklahoma's daughter, had to smile